The ongoing legal battle between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively has taken a serious turn, with both celebrities filing lawsuits against each other amid the backdrop of serious allegations and claims of defamation, emotional distress, and privacy violations. This high-profile legal clash revolves around a New York Times article that was published on December 21 titled, "We Can Bury Anyone Inside a Hollywood Smear Machine." This article, which was allegedly based on sexual harassment accusations made by Blake Lively, has led Baldoni to take action against the prominent publication with a hefty $250 million defamation lawsuit. In his complaint, filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on Tuesday, Baldoni accuses the New York Times of libel, as well as false light invasion of privacy. He claims that the article misrepresented the facts by presenting a narrative that was primarily based on unverified and self-serving statements from Blake Lively, without including crucial evidence that would have undermined her allegations. The complaint also asserts that the article was specifically designed to create a biased and misleading portrayal of Baldoni. Footnote: among the 10 plaintiffs listed in the legal filing are Baldoni's publicists Jennifer Abel and Melissa Nathan, and 2 producers from It Ends With Us, Steve Sarowitz and Jamie Heath. The plaintiffs argue that the New York Times manipulated communications, selectively choosing information that supported their version of events while omitting key context that would have painted a different picture. The lawsuit states that the article was misleading, relying heavily on Lively's unverified account, while disregarding evidence that contradicted her claims. The defamation lawsuit also highlights what Baldoni and his legal team call promissory fraud and breach of implied in-fact contract concerning the handling of the allegations by the Times. This refers to their assertion that the publication failed to fulfill its implied duty to verify the story's claims and report it in a fair and accurate manner. In the legal filing, Baldoni takes aim at Blake Lively's approach in handling the allegations, criticizing her decision to file a complaint instead of a lawsuit. Baldoni claims that this choice was made to avoid the scrutiny of a formal discovery process. Had Lively chosen to file a lawsuit, the lawsuit argues, she would have been subject to answering questions under oath and producing her communications, which would have allowed Baldoni and his team to investigate the veracity of her claims. The filing suggests that Lively's decision to file a complaint rather than pursue a lawsuit was a calculated move to shield herself from such legal scrutiny. Baldoni's lawsuit paints Lively as having ulterior motives, claiming that she strategically avoided the legal processes that would have exposed inconsistencies in her narrative. The actor's legal team argues that Lively's actions suggest a calculated effort to manipulate public opinion while avoiding legal accountability. The 87-page complaint, full of accusations and legal terminology, details how Baldoni believes he has been unfairly portrayed and how the New York Times has played a role in spreading what he considers false and defamatory information. On the same day as Baldoni's legal filing, Blake Lively filed her own lawsuit, accusing the actor of emotional distress. In her suit, Lively claims that Baldoni's actions and the surrounding media frenzy have caused her significant emotional harm. While the full details of her lawsuit have not been disclosed, it is clear that Lively is seeking to hold Baldoni accountable for the alleged distress that she claims to have suffered. The 2 lawsuits have added another layer of complexity to an already tense situation, with both Baldoni and Lively seeking legal remedies for the harm they believe has been caused by the other's actions. The fact that they are taking legal action against each other shows the gravity of the situation, and it suggests that the conflict between them is far from resolved. For his part, Baldoni, who is also known for his role as an actor and director in the popular film It Ends With Us, maintains that he has been unfairly targeted and misrepresented by both Lively and the New York Times. His legal team is pushing for the case to be heard in court, where they will attempt to prove that the publication acted recklessly in reporting the allegations and that Baldoni's reputation was severely harmed as a result. As the legal battle unfolds, the public is left to speculate about the true nature of the relationship between the 2 stars and what has really transpired behind the scenes. The allegations made by Lively have sparked a flurry of media coverage, and the legal proceedings are likely to continue drawing attention from both the public and the press. While the legal proceedings continue, it is important to note that defamation cases of this magnitude often take years to resolve. The process can be lengthy and complicated, with both sides presenting extensive evidence and arguments to support their respective claims. In the meantime, Baldoni and Lively will likely continue to be subject to public scrutiny, with both of their legal teams working tirelessly to defend their reputations. For Baldoni, the stakes are high. A successful defamation lawsuit could result in a significant financial settlement and a public vindication of his character. However, the legal challenges he faces are formidable, as defamation cases are notoriously difficult to win, particularly when it comes to public figures. His legal team will need to provide compelling evidence that the New York Times acted with actual malice or recklessness in publishing the article, a standard that is often difficult to meet in defamation lawsuits. For Lively, the emotional distress lawsuit presents an opportunity to hold Baldoni accountable for what she claims has been a deeply hurtful experience. If her lawsuit is successful, it could provide her with some measure of compensation for the emotional toll that the situation has taken on her. However, Lively too faces an uphill battle, as emotional distress claims require clear evidence of harm and distress caused by the defendant's actions. At this stage, it is unclear how the case will unfold, but one thing is certain. The legal battle between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively is one that will continue to capture public attention. As both sides dig in for what could be a long and contentious legal process, the outcome of this lawsuit may set a significant precedent for defamation and emotional distress claims in Hollywood. As this case progresses, it will be interesting to see how the courts interpret the complex issues at play, including the media's responsibility in reporting sensitive allegations, the potential for abuse of power in Hollywood, and the role of public figures in managing their reputations. The outcome of this legal conflict may have far-reaching implications for how similar cases are handled in the future, and could potentially reshape the way the media interacts with celebrities and their private lives.